sunrise, new day's dawning, and it's calling you and me, where the mighty Mississippi flows by Memphis, Tennessee. We've got woodlands, fields, and water. Hey, there is no better way. You can find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Make some time, take the family, ask a friend, but don't delay. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Good Saturday morning and welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Brought to you proudly by Sportsman's Warehouse, Counts Marine, the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency, and Avery Superstore.
Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome to Outdoors with Larry Ray as we roll in this day on June the 15th. Closing fast on year 18 and always saying hello to all you good folks out in Brownsville, Tennessee on 1520 AM and 95.3 FM. And, of course, in Jackson, Tennessee on News Talk 101.5. And, of course, all you folks in the Memphis area on ESPN 790 AM, our flagship station. Shelby McCall is here taking care of us on this Saturday morning. It is third Saturday. Let me get my Saturdays right. Sometimes I get mixed up, third Saturday. And if you listen faithfully to this show, you know that means that Frank Barton is here. So we will have a definite FM voice in the show today, unless he wants to.
Good morning, Larry. Good morning, everybody.
If you want to pull a Charlie McCarthy and Edgar Bergen, that really lets people know how old I am.
I'm not that talented.
Oh, okay. Just keep that same voice. But good to have Frank every third Saturday, and he's really nearby. I know he hasn't been to work yet, but he will very soon when he stops over at Indian Motorcycles and over at his shop on Mount Moriah, and we always check with him because the last time you had a big event on the third Saturday. Now, is anything going on today?
Got another one today. We sure do.
It's in the poker run.
It is actually a poker run. It's a memorial ride and a poker run. It's for the Fallen Heroes Foundation, and it's
great. All right.
An organization that was that's spearheaded by Donna Kirk. And Donna's lost a husband who was a firefighter. His name was Trent Kirk, and he was one of the two firefighters that was killed 15 years ago, actually, with the Family Dollar Store fire.
I remember that.
That was
in Fraser.
That was arson,
yes.
And somebody was prosecuted for that. But anyway,
so this is
Donna started a foundation that she identified because of her experiences. She identified holes and cracks that families of fallen first responders have to deal with before benefits and things like that kick in. And so she created this foundation to take care of those. So this is one of their major fundraisers, which is today. So we'll start, and I don't know how many, probably 70 to 90 bikes probably will be. But you don't have to have a bike. You can ride. You can come out there in a car and participate in it. But they're going to kick off at our place and then end up in Millington when it's all said and done.
Okay.
And when I finish here during the show, I'm going to kick back over there real quick over on 5715 Mount Moriah and start fixing breakfast, preparing breakfast for all the early bird people that are coming out there. So.
Okay, and that is today, and that will end so the third Saturday last month, you had a huge crowd too. I was thinking over 50.
We did, and
so this is.
I had one scheduled for last Saturday, and it got rained out. And the Saturday before that, we had another one, and it was
So you
It
try.
was pretty good.
Is this something that most Saturdays you try to do something when the weather's right?
If I can accommodate a charitable organization that wants to kick something off, I'll certainly do it. Sometimes we don't kick it off. Sometimes we're just a stop along the way. But we like to we try and take care of them. And
they don't have to ride an Indian motorcycle.
No,
they could buy one there.
We'll accommodate them, but it's certainly good for the business and it promotes it.
Sure.
But it's about the event and it's about the cause, and we're just happy to be able to participate and help out.
Well, yeah, particularly any of our fallen heroes and things along that line. And I know that he did sneak in that address on Mount Moriah. It was very quick the way that you.
I'm learning how this gig works.
You're learning. I hope you know.
You get a chance to speak, you can do it.
You better get a chance today because this might be your chance. I'm kind of under the weather myself, and so if and Shelby's under the weather, and you're just brought in good weather. So it's a rainy weekend, but we hope that everything works out with your ride on Mount Moriah at Barton. What do we call this?
Well, Barton Power Sports, Indiana, Memphis.
Okay.
We dual brand ourselves.
How about your place in Jonesboro?
How about it? Barton Power Sports in Jonesboro.
Saw it coming back from the White River. It's I can't remember which side of the road it's on.
On the south side.
On the south side, yes. My wife spotted it, and as we were rolling back in on Monday, this past Monday, after a great trip to the White River, to Gaston's, caught lots of rainbows. Did not catch one of those golden rainbow trout we wanted to, and my wife had a big brown on that got off, but
wasn't as big as the brown I saw in the picture
was that
the other
something?
day.
Yeah, that was really something. And but they're lurking up there. They are there, and there was a little moss. We haven't used to that, but folks were all concerned that the White River was like the Arkansas River, and believe me, it's not. It's fine. I had a chance, Frank, to drive through Little Rock on Monday in my hometown and go across the river and see what's happened there, and it's just amazing. And then go up by Lake Conway, where I caught my first fish, where I started my outdoor career, and to know that Palarm Creek is running backwards into Lake Conway and flooding that thing. And then I learned today, a friend let me know this morning before I came to the show, even downriver, Pine Bluff, all the way down to where the Arkansas dumps into the Mississippi. All of those areas are people losing some cabins, some duck hunting areas. Biomeda back in there. You know?
Oh yeah, I mean that's it's the most amount of water on record.
Yeah, it is
for the Arkansas River. People are it's unprecedented.
And it's going to stick around for a while. I can tell that. This is not something it's going to go down, but at the same time, it's dropped slowly, and then reconstruction starts after. You can't even get in to know what's going on. So there's a lot of folks that listen to this show that duck hunt over near Stuttgart and on down south to DeWitt and that area there that and Pine Bluff, I know, was really devastated by that. But it's past. It's over. I got to see it. And realize I don't think we realize the power that floats by this city every second on the Mississippi River.
Yeah.
And you drive over back and forth more than probably anybody I know, back and forth.
I wouldn't be surprised because I'm across that bridge just about every day.
Yeah,
it seems like.
Yeah.
A friend of mine is the chief engineer for the St. Francis Levee District, and I started to ask him a question, and before I could finish asking the question, he gave me the answer because he already knew what it was. And
what?
And that is, we have set a record this year in the history of keeping records in this area. The river has been up against the levee for the longest period of time since the levee has ever been constructed. Since the levee got constructed after the 1927 flood, and the river has been up against the levee longer than any time.
Wow.
Since it was constructed. I mean, it's and it's it's cresting Cresting Monday, I think.
Yeah, something along that line.
I think it's cresting on Monday. This crest.
Yes. How many crests have we had?
Yeah, we've had
several
different crests.
Yeah,
but the water's been, it's covered up everything, and it's a lot of power. And I, for one, am very thankful for the United States Army Corps of Engineers for the project that they designed.
Yes.
These many years ago that works, and otherwise we wouldn't be able to live where we live or do what we do over in eastern Arkansas.
Well, if you've ever read the book Rising Tide about the 27 flood and how Arkansas was one giant ocean, South Arkansas and Mississippi, Greenville, and all those towns like that, amazing story. So anyway, got lots of water. We're dealing with the water situation, and I got to ask Frank. We've got a couple of minutes in this opening thing before we roll. We've got a great show today. It's going to be moving along really fast, but you like your Grizzly coach. I liked him. I thought he was very emotional he about his job, so you used the season ticket. We can talk Grizzly here. I mean,
I'm excited that we got one.
Okay, well that's true. Before the draft,
I think he seems to be a good fit. And I know they were very deliberate,
weren't they? Yeah,
in what they did, and
partnership.
So you being a a mid-major city, we're not going to get. It's not like we're going to be able to get a Walton or something like that type of coach. So you expect you're going to get one of the assistant coaches but this fellow seems like he knows what's going on, and I'm looking forward to the watch party this coming Thursday night.
Yes,
and even though I think I know who we're going to draft, and
we'll see.
So it'll be kind of exciting, to see that, and
well, I hope we draft that person that you think we're going to draft and everything else, but I do too. That's just but I know Frank loves the Grizzlies and been a supporter for them. I wanted to throw that in there because we are the station for the Grizzlies, so we can do that on Outdoors with Larry Ray. We can talk about whatever we want to, and that's and we do a lot of times.
They just got a chance to see if we wanted to change our seats. They had that for the season ticket holders this past week. No, it kept the same seats.
Kept the same seats. Okay.
Couldn't find anything that we liked better.
Well, that's
but
good.
We looked around. I can tell you what a courtside seat costs.
You did? You had a chance to sit in one?
I sat in it.
You sat in it?
I said, well, this would be about the closest I'm going to get to sit courtside.
I've heard rumors.
The front row seat.
Yes.
And the second row seat, the one right behind him, we're talking about a space of about 2.5 feet.
Okay.
Half the price of the front row.
Half the price.
You can buy 2 seats on the second row for what 1 seat on the front row costs.
Well, Frank, just put it off on your taxes. Just go ahead. Just say it's an adventure for Power Sports. Update your customers. All right, let's take a break. So we know where Frank's not sitting. Okay, I know where he does sit.
You know where not to look.
I know, that's right. Yeah, not on the front row. But anyway, let's take a break. Going to come right back. Outdoors with Larry Ray. We'll be right back.